Gomez is reacting to her ex-boyfriend The Weeknd's new show, The Idol, and she's reportedly furious at The Weeknd for exploiting her personal struggles in his show.
A lot of Jocelyn is definitely inspired by my experiences and experiences that of other artists that I've witnessed, male, female.
The Weeknd's controversial HBO show, The Idol, starring Lily Rose Depp, recently premiered at Cannes, and the reviews are bad, with fans and movie critics calling it sleazy and disturbing.
An episode ends with The Weeknd's character choking Lily's character and doing some pretty sexual deeds to her in order to give her inspiration for her song.
But what's also disturbing is that reports are starting to circulate that The Weeknd took inspiration from his show from his past relationship with Selena Gomez and Selena's struggles with fame and addiction. And since this isn't the first time The Weeknd is seemingly throwing shade at Selena, fans are now calling him out for being toxic. How exactly was The Weeknd's show inspired by Selena? And how did Selena react to The Weeknd using her personal struggles for his show? Let's get into it.
I, initially wanted to make like a dark, twisted fairy tale with the music industry and everything I know about it.
The Weeknd's new show, The Idol, started stirring up controversy months before it was released, when Rolling Stone published an extensive report on the toxic work environment going on behind the scenes. The Idol was created by The Weeknd and the controversial Euphoria director, Sam Levinson. However, according to Rolling Stone, the show was initially directed by Amy Seimetz before she suddenly exited with around 80% of the show finished. Rolling Stone reported that The Weeknd got Amy fired because he thought the show had too much female perspective. One former crew member told Rolling Stone that after Sam Levinson replaced Amy, the show was turned into a fantasy that any toxic man would have. The Idol premiered at Cannes Film Festival on May 22nd, and the movie critics are saying the show is even worse than anyone could have imagined. Top movie critic on Rotten Tomatoes, Robert Daniels, called the show crude, gross, and sexist, while The Telegraph said that The Idol has the worst line of dialogue you'll hear all year. Fans on social media were equally disgusted by The Idol, and they slammed both The Weeknd and Sam Levinson for being weirdos. One fan who watched the first episode described some of the creepy scenes, revealing that in episode 1, Lily is shown with no clothes on shooting her album cover, and when an intimacy coordinator tries to intervene, her managers lock him in a bathroom and continue shooting her. The fan also revealed that the episode ends with The Weeknd choking Lily out and performing a sex act on her in order to give her inspiration for her single that she's unhappy with. If this wasn't disturbing enough, reports recently emerged that The Weeknd was inspired by his relationship with Selena for some of the scenes in The Idol, and he allegedly used some of Selena's experiences that she shared with him in confidence while they were dating.
The character Jocelyn is wearing a bracelet from her recent hospitalization, and her management shrugs it off and says mental illness is sexy. And I don't know, that sounds real familiar to me.
A clip recently went viral showing The Weeknd talking about The Idol at Cannes, and at one point he admitted that Lily Rose's character, Jocelyn, was inspired by things he personally witnessed or heard.
A lot of Jocelyn is definitely inspired by my experiences and experiences that of other artists that I've witnessed, male, female.
However, this clip isn't the only reason fans are accusing The Weeknd of exploiting Selena's struggles. There are also a number of striking similarities between Jocelyn's story in The Idol and Selena's real-life experiences, specifically the period in Selena's life between mid-2016 and late 2017. The Idol begins with Jocelyn being forced to cancel her tour and worrying about losing popularity. And after her tour is cancelled, she makes a comeback with a much more provocative public image alongside her new boyfriend, a self-help guru and cult leader, Tedros, played by The Weeknd. Now, the reason why fans think this part was inspired by Selena is because in the summer of 2016, Selena canceled her Revival World Tour early and decided to take a hiatus from public life. There were also rumors floating around back then that Selena was dealing with substance issues because she entered rehab in October 2016. Selena's team, however, denied this and claimed Selena's rehab stint had nothing to do with alcohol or substance use and that she was simply burnt out. However, the substance use rumors persisted because in the meantime, a video emerged of Selena and her then-boyfriend Justin Bieber seemingly trying to buy drugs in a sketchy part of LA.
Hey, can you just say hi to your fans, though?
I don't want you to do that.
Huh? Alright. Hey, I got Justin Bieber here at the Swami, though. Right here in my hood, homie. MS gang. Nice seeing you, bro. Have a good one. I just saw Bieber. I just seen Bieber. Leave it to Bieber. That's crazy. That's Justin Bieber for you guys. He's in Hollywood. The worst part of it too. That's really Bieber.
Besides that, another similarity between Selena and Jocelyn is that in the first episode of The Idol, Jocelyn said she feels pressured to project a more sexualized image to keep her career. And as for Selena, she admitted in her 2022 documentary, My Mind and Me, that right around the time she canceled her revival tour in 2016, she started worrying about people only seeing her as a Disney star. In the documentary, Selena's seen saying she doesn't want to disappoint Interscope CEO John Janik, before adding, "I don't want him to think he signed some fucking Disney kid." Anyways, after Selena left rehab, she made a comeback at the 2016 American Music Awards, and just a couple of months later, she started dating The Weeknd. Much like Jocelyn started dating Tedros after her comeback in The Idol. But that's not all. As we already mentioned, the first episode of The Idol shows Jocelyn shooting a nude cover for her album, and this scene was also reportedly inspired by Selena's cover art for her album Revival. The Idol shows Jocelyn's intimacy coordinator trying to stop the shoot because the cover wasn't approved by Jocelyn. And interestingly, Selena herself hinted in an interview that her cover for Revival wasn't what she really wanted, and she felt ashamed for shooting it.
I actually did an album cover, and I was really ashamed after I did it.
And then in another interview with Allure, Selena admitted that she was pressured to shoot a provocative album cover.